Everybody, a big hand for the very funny Dan Wolf.
How you doing? I have very fond memories of this area. My father had a clothing store not far from here, 2500 Frankfurt Avenue. I worked there when I was a kid. I remember the first day. I said, "Hey, Pop, what are you going to pay me?" He said, "I'll pay you what you're worth." At the time he died, I owed him $355,000. My father never loved me. He told me that. He said, "Son, I don't love you." I said, "Oh yeah? The feeling's mutual. I don't love myself either." My mom's still living, 94, and still drives into people, houses, and trees. I'm a retired Philadelphia public school teacher. Can't you tell? Look at my eyes. Dead, lifeless, vacant. I taught first grade. I like first grade. I could joke with the kids. I did this all the time. "See my thumb? Gee, you're dumb." One day the principal saw me. He said, "Don't do that. You're calling the kids dumb. We're trying to have a positive attitude around here." So the next day I said, "See my thumb? Gee, you seem like a well-adjusted individual. Get along well with others? Oh, and always take pride in your work." Every year I had the children do haiku poetry. Here's a few. You know haiku poetry? That's 3 lines, first line 5 syllables, second 7, and the third 5. Here's a few. Number 1. I hate Mr. Wolf. He is a total douchebag. I want new teacher. Here's another one. I hate Mr. Wolf. I am only 8 years old. I can't buy a gun. And one more. I hate Mr. Wolf. He calls himself a teacher. I want to see proof. Like I said, I'm retired. Everyone said, "Oh, you have so much to look forward to." No, I don't. Every day is just full of regret. I keep thinking all the times I ruined my chances for sex. Carl said, "Do you use protection?" I said, "Oh yeah, I just got the latest alarm system. And if that doesn't work, there's always my dog. He's very territorial." The other thing is, since I retired, everything annoys me. Like things people say, like, "Have fun." I hear that all the time. "Have fun." I wonder if they use that in the military. "All right, guys, we gotta take that hill. We're gonna come under severe enemy fire. Just remember, whatever you do, have fun." Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention my annoying friend Herb. Says to me, "If I were alive then, I would have killed Hitler." I said, "Oh yeah, the combined might of the United States, England, and Russia couldn't do it, but Herb Lipschitz of Cherry Hill, no problem." He's got all these strange political opinions. So I said, "You know, Herb, I may disagree with what you say, but I will fight to the death for your right to say it." He said, "Really? You'd fight to the death?" I said, "Yes, your death." Now his new thing is, he thinks he's hip-hop. Guy's 50 years old. He goes, "Hey, bitch. I'm talking to you, bitch." "Don't go acting like you don't see me, bitch." I said, "Herb, you can't talk to your mother like that." Well, I'm divorced. Hard to believe. She has some good points. She was very organized. She scheduled sex every day at 5 p.m., which I thought was kind of strange since I didn't get home till 7. And we had a dog. So I said to her, "All this dog wants to do is hump my leg." She said, "Let him finish." "I let you." And she told me to get a vasectomy. So the cheapest one I could find was at Sears. So now every time I get aroused, my garage door opens. And by the way, if your garage door opens, I'm in the neighborhood. Then she complained about the gas bill. "Why is the gas bill so high?" So I told her, "Suicide attempts." Then she said, "You cursed me when you were sleeping." I said, "You're wrong. I was not sleeping." I'll tell you, we were married so long, we were able to finish each other's sentences. For example, here's how she finished mine. "Eat shit. Drop dead. Die soon." And here's how I finished her sentences. "I fucked." "I fucked the neighbor. He made me pregnant. We're planning a murder. Finish your drink." Before I leave, I'd like to give you a little history lesson. Now, as you know, we have things named after famous people. Braille comes from Louis Braille, and the saxophone from Adolphe Sax. Now, do you know we get the word hooker from a decorated Civil War general, General Joseph Hooker, who won a medal for bravery at the Battle of Antietam? And I'm thinking, imagine if General Hooker came back today. He'd say, "So, is my name famous?" "Oh, yes, sir, very famous." "Do they have the Hooker Military Academy?" No, not that." "Do they have the Hooker Medal for Bravery?" No." "Well, then how is my name famous?" "Well, you see that skank crack whore over there? We call that a hooker." All right, that's my time. Thank you.